personal opinion, Promising Terror is a bit more dark. It's still heavy, but it's not. It's a bit more moody. Maybe I will say The Man Who Will Not Die is a bit really angry album, and it's got its dark moments as well. But this album is a bit more it's a bit more melancholic, maybe in some moments, more dark, but it still keeps the heaviness in the sound of the band. So that's my personal general perception of the band. It's got a few fast songs as well, and like aggressive songs, and so yeah, it's an album in the sense that The Man Who Will Not Die, it's got different themes, and this is it's like a similar. We did something similar, but it's a completely different concept, if you want to call it like that, or different story. For me, it's I'm not really used to work as like in a group. I used to play in another band where I was the leader. I used to like write everything and basically tell everyone what to play and these things. So for me it's been a bit difficult because I always have a way of writing. I have like clear ideas of how things go together, and I always have these ideas and I want it to be exactly the way I think of them. But with this band I've been having to learn to lay back a bit and start like maybe letting some of those ideas be interpreted by the band and, you know, arranged and changed. So basically from this point on it's been more of a contribution than, you know, than just a full creation process for me. I mean, from my point of view, it's more like a contribution. And yeah, so this time it was very similar to The Man Who Will Not Die. You know, we just got together with a lot of riffs and ideas and put them together in a short amount of time. But it went well. I mean, it went well. You know, you always in a band you will have, you know, fights and differences. It's like being in a relationship, but with a lot of people at the same time. So it's
more wives.
Yeah, it's something like that. But yeah, but the outcome, I feel people is gonna like it. I mean, it's good, and I think it's a good step forward after The Man Who Will Not Die. I mean, for me personally, it feels like it's a natural transition, like what, you know, where we are right now, the way we sound right now is just reflected in the album. So. Yeah, very constructive, very. I will say it's been like a revealing, you know, this whole year personally I've been realizing I've been going through a lot of difficult moments as well, but the whole touring experience and the whole living this life of doing the band thing, of doing the, you know, just dedicating myself fully to this is, you know, for me it's been a year to realize what it really takes to be committed to a band. You know, all the sacrifices you have to make, all the things you have to leave behind, all the, you know, a lot of all the good experiences that you get from that as well. You know, all the fun, all the great places, the great people you get to meet every night. So it's been for me it's been like a good start point for the band in general. Like I say start, even though we've been for a few years together and we've done now 2 albums, but for me it feels like it was like an actual start as a band. This is like the start of like the foundations of what's to come. Yeah, so it's been great. You know, it's like everything's been difficult moments. It's been great moments. But it's really, this is our life. Really, this is what we do. I'm highly influenced by Scandinavian metal, by Finnish, Swedish metal, and I love, you know, aggressive guitars and very fast metal music. So yeah, there's a lot of this influence in the band. I think it fits really well Blaze's voice in because before it sounded to me a bit more rock oriented. I mean, it was metal, but this sounds to me more like I don't know. In my personal opinion, this style, I always compare it a bit with a band I really like. It's called Nevermore, because they have that ingredient that the guitarist is got like this really heavy influence, but then Warrell Dane comes from he started in a heavy metal band in Sanctuary. So I always think of us, not like we are like them or anything, but I always think that it's a similar formula, a similar situation, and I think it's great. It works great right now. I really like what we're doing. You know, Larry's got like a more traditional heavy metal background, Motorhead and Saxon, AC/DC, and you know, we all have different backgrounds, and I think that's as much as it at points is difficult to all agree, because that's exactly what it makes the sound, you know, be what the way it is. So yeah. Yeah, we've been playing since we were kids. We've been playing since, you know, we used to rehearse very loud when parents were gone. When they weren't home, we used to rehearse very loud. David blew up stereo once. We've always been doing this since we were kids. You know, we started playing Metallica covers, and we've always been in bands together. I've never been in a band without him, so it's just something that we just happened to do. We never really sat down one day and decided, oh, okay, we're gonna be in a band. We just did it since we were kids, and we always happened to be in bands together. For one, when he joined Blaze, I thought that was gonna be a breaking point, because he was offered to play with Blaze, and I was still in Colombia, and I thought, well, that this is his big chance, so that's it. I thought that was gonna be a separation, and then I got offered as well. So it's funny. See what I mean? It's like you never planned it; it just happened. Well, I look forward to play everywhere we can, every single town, city, country in the world we can. So really, my words go out to everybody in the universe that can get to listen to us. So yeah, that's all I have to say. I hope to see everybody next year, the next tour, and yeah, thanks for the support. That keeps us going all the time. Thank you.